Hey everybody, Shawn Farquhar here, and welcome to my YouTube channel all about magic. Today, it's not so much about magic tricks as it's an unboxing. I am very excited. I'm going to talk about two, maybe three things. What a wonderful last couple days. First, let me apologize for not putting any content out for the month of January. It was a pretty dark month for me. New Year's Eve was cool, spent it with some friends, and then shortly after, my mother passed away. And I was very close to my mother. I still am close to my mother. And it hit me really hard. The loss was huge, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. And then I contracted COVID. Yay me! And so I had to close down Hidden Wonders, the one very special thing that I do all the time that keeps me uplifted and fun. And had to shut it down and wait a few weeks. And it was pretty severe. Anybody who says it's like a cold is full of crap. It was horrible, and I had both vaccinations and the double dosed, and it still hurt. So to all the people that sent me cards, flowers, messages, Facebook things, and said such kind things about my mom, thank you. I really do, sincerely from my heart, thank you for that. So January was really dark, and then February started, and things are good. My theater is on restrictions for capacity, so we're only doing 50% at a time. But boy, I can tell you the audiences are killer cool. And I just doubled the amount of shows so that nobody who'd purchased tickets would be left out. Yesterday, Super Bowl Sunday, I did four shows. This video probably won't come out until tomorrow because today is Valentine's Day, and that seems like a silly day to put out a video, but I'll put it on the 15th because the next day, the 16th, I'm launching a Kickstarter. I'll talk about that in a minute. Yes, I'm doing my own first solo Kickstarter. The first Kickstarter that I've actually been participating in was Lost in the Shuffle, and it's done so well, and we're working on that project, and it's coming together really great. And I was so excited by the response from the magic community, I decided it was time to put out my own playing cards. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. Right now, we're going to talk about this game. See, it says Fragile. It came from Australia, and I am very excited to open this up. A gentleman by the name of TheBottleologist, that's what he calls himself. His name is Grant. He's from Australia. Asked me if he could make something special for me, and I'm really excited to see this. So I'm really fascinated with things in bottles. As you know, if you've seen my videos, I've done the Rubik's Cube in a bottle, and now I perform Rubik's Cube in a bottle two different ways in Hidden Wonders, depending on the show and the time. And I have a friend, Alfonso, who's going to put decks in bottles for my Kickstarter program, just 10 of them. I'm very excited about that. But Grant does something I'd never seen before. I love the impossible bottles. There are so many impossible. I understand Harrying is like the godfather of it. And yeah, look, I'm not gonna run. It's a box cutter. I'll open it towards you. Ooh, look! What is? Oh, it's a bunch of bubble wrap. It's very cool. These guys are the fancy unboxings where they have a camera from above. I don't have any of that. Well, it was super well packed, and there's a box. It even says gift box on it. It's very cool. And inside, TheBottleologist. This is the guy, TheBottleologist, Grant. You can see him at info@bottleologist.com. Oh, the website. And he's on Facebook and Instagram. This is the bottles were the Grant Wicks, the Bottleologist, whiskey bottle used and been sourced from Fanny Bay Distillery, Tasmania, Australia. Oh, come on. Just saying Tasmania. Remember the Tasmanian devil? Right? Come on. I'm not the oldest person watching this, am I? Okay. All right. Here, I'm going to put them on top of these card clips that these are card clips. I'm about to engrave them with Hidden Wonder logos as items, as add-ons for the Kickstarter. Wow, this is super well. Oh my heavens. Oh, wow. Wow. Seriously, this is, oh, you're seeing the backside. Sorry. And there's dust from that. Look at this. Look at that. It's a bottle with a picture frame. It's got the Hidden Wonder logo, of course, and it's even got the cable going across the bottom. It's numbered and signed, and it's in the bottle. Okay, we all know that he had to go in through the top, through that little tiny neck there, and then somehow assemble the entire thing. Look at that. It's got the little clips. It's got the piece of cardboard in the inside. My guess is there is not glass in the frame, but it's hard to tell because there's glass on the outside, but you couldn't have glass in the frame because there's no way it could get in it. Look at that. Is that amazing? I love the choice of frame too. It's really cool. Man, I do magic, but things like this really fascinate me. I just, the time, meticulous attention to details, putting it together. This is going to be a feature at the bar at Hidden Wonders. I will put it on the bar, maybe in between some stuff so people can see it on a daily basis. This is really cool. Wow. I just love it. Really. It's even sealed, like shrink sealed at the top, the little tear strip. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to leave it just like this. To Grant, thank you so much for this. It's a gift, and I just love it. I'm probably gonna have to buy a few now so that I can. Every time I put something up at Hidden Wonders, like as a feature, people want to buy it, and I think that's really cool that they want to take a little piece of Hidden Wonders home with them, and that excites me. That's just crazy. Look at that. Seriously, there's barely room for that picture frame in there. Can you see that from the thickness? There's barely room. It's like the thickness of the picture frame is just about the thickness of the neck of the bottle. Come on. If you think that's really cool, put a comment in the comment section. I want to hear what you think, because you think you can do this? I know I can. That's really awesome. TheBottleologist.com, Grant Wicks in Tasmania, Australia. That's so cool. Well, that's my unboxing. Oh, that's a mess sitting up there. This stuff is cool. I don't know what I'll do with it. My entire office is a mess at the moment. It's insane. I put that. Is that good? Is it safe? Good. And there. You can sit there while I talk. What else do I have to tell you about? Oh, my Kickstarter. I have a Kickstarter launching on February 16th, and it's a short run. It's not a long run. My goal is low because I know I can produce these. I'm producing my own deck of cards. I have a great relationship with the 808 playing card company in Taiwan. Albert's one of the coolest guys in the entire world. Huge fan of Magic. I'm a huge fan of him. And I've always wanted to do cards. And it's funny that I never thought about him. I went looking at all these different places. And I mean, I went to a lot. These are all samples from places. And they weren't good. There was something wrong either with the finish or the stock or the thickness of the cards. Some cards were thicker. It's crazy. Yeah, I got my little micrometer to figure it all out. If you've been following me on Facebook, you've probably seen my posts as I measured and studied all of them. I finally found the perfect stock for me. Unlike bicycle United States playing card stock, that if it gets even slightly damp, it goes blue now. It's something they did a few years ago. They changed the stock and they started not traditionally cutting the cards. It's like an extra charge to do all that sort of stuff. And I wanted a traditionally cut card with a really nice linen finish. I wanted them to be like what we call thin crush now, but the stock similar to what Studs playing cards when I grew up. I love that Studs, when I bought these Walgreen cards, I'd crack them out of the box and they were good to go. I didn't have to break them in. They didn't have to work on them. They weren't stiff. I went to some places like Fournier cards and they're just really super thick. And I know some guys really love super thick. For me, I really love a soft card, and I want it traditionally cut, and I want it to be elegant and classy. And so I probably have close to 3,000 decks of cards in my house, and I never found what I wanted. And then when I was at FISM North America, they gave away these decks of cards that I got one, and I felt it and said, these are fabulous, just exactly what I wanted. And then I found out it was the 808 company and that I owned several of the decks, but I didn't open any of them because there were always decks that FISM gave as souvenirs to everybody. And I collect cards, don't always use all the cards I buy, and those ones I kept sealed. Because I kept them sealed, I didn't know how cool the stock was. Now I do. I've made the cards design. I did all the design myself. I used Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, worked together, figured the whole thing out. I wanted to take away the what's a nice way to put it? The carnivalesque colors that are in a bicycle card. When you look at a bicycle playing card, they have these really bright yellows. And like really bright yellow. When you look at that, maybe you think that's cool. I think it's really carnivalesque, and I want elegant. I don't want the red. Isn't even red. It's like I don't know what it is. I wanted deep, rich colors, and I wanted them to be. I wanted them to be special. I also want the box to have a tear strip, because nothing drives me more insane than not having a tear strip. Even with a tear strip, it's hard. My tear strip's right there, and I can see it with my eyes. See? There it is. Shawn's getting old. I want a tear strip. That's all I'm asking for. A little tear strip. When I do shows, I actually cut into the bicycle card and prepare the little strip so that it comes off. My original design artwork looks like this. This is cool. You can see behind the scenes. Inside here, this is a flap that gets glued, so you never see it. But I wrote in there, why did you ruin the nice box? Because I figure if you ever tear it apart, you'll see that inside, which I just think is funny. Yeah, I wanted something that was elegant and rich, the dark colors. I didn't go for this seal. I went for a seal with the same Hidden Wonder logo, but I wanted them numbered, and so I made them the goldy color. I wanted that. And I wanted the elegance of it to really stand out. This is the sample one. You can see it's got a really nice, and the seal has the nice little gold. The box itself has the back. This is the classic back design. I think this is cool. A lot of people have been asking me, will I be including any gaffs? No, I won't, because I want to sell these at Hidden Wonders. I want to give them as souvenirs to the people who come to see the show. And the last thing I want to do is have them opening it up and seeing a double backer or some gaff card and letting them think that cards are not cards, right? I can make, here's a double backer. It took 2 minutes to split a card and stick them together. Do that. Then you get your double backer and nobody else is the wiser. But the cards are special. They're a one-way deck. I did a very subtle one-way design on the back of the cards, which is cool. The one-way design is built into the little fleur-de-lis. It's also one-way on the face. Yeah, so one way in both directions. I've got a couple of jokers. These are cool. They're very neat. One says, it's my job. The other says, deja vu, which is cool. And they face against each other. So if you have two decks, you can do some pretty cool stuff where my face goes from one direction to the other. And sandwiches look really great with the card stuck in between because you're looking at it. Ishkabibble sandwich, that sort of stuff. It's very neat. I did the aces large and really large. Like I'm really a big fan of the graphic design of Phoenix Cards. Christian Shake's an amazing guy. And I like that he made his pips a little bit larger for the hearts. And I looked at them for the diamonds, the clubs, and the spades because I do shape of my heart. And I really wanted it visible. So I made them even larger. I wanted to be really big. So the ace of hearts. And look at the color of that. That color is so different than this red. Look at the two reds. And you can see the difference. This is the type of red that I remember for the boxes for stud playing cards. And so it's just a classic deck of cards, one weight on the face. And of course, the court cards, I kept the tradition. And when you see the documentary, Lost and Shuffle, you'll know why I wanted to keep the traditional face cards. So these are all traditional, but done with these wonderful, beautiful goldish colors with the dark blues and the burgundies. I really wanted something special. Oh, there's the, look at that. There's the ace of puppy feet right there. Yeah, nice and big. All the cards. What's great about this deck is they're smooth right out of the box. I can't tell you how good they feel. It's and the Ace of Spades design I think is really cool. Hidden Wonders. Num custa mysteria, that means keeper of secrets in Latin. Yeah, the keeper of secrets. These cards are so perfect. Look, there's a perfect cut. There's a king of clubs, king of diamonds. That's dead center in the deck. I don't know how I do that, but it just happens. I just touch them against each other like that, and look, look at that. The cards do it on their own. I just love these cards. And the cards will be as good as the samples. I know they will, because they really have absolutely perfect workmanship. They're going to be numbered. Every deck will have a number on the seal from 1 through 2,000. And they'll be randomly given out. The 1 through 50, you'll see in the perks how you can get ones, from the lower end, from 50 to 100. I'm reserving number 1 for me, and I'm gonna have one of the rewards as number 2, and it comes with a one-time only Melton varsity jacket, leather sleeves, Melton with the Hidden Wonders embroidered into the back of it. It's a really cool jacket, and I have lots of perks from 1 deck to 2 decks to 6 decks, and other things you can get. You can get add-ons. I'm so excited. I've never done my own Kickstarter, so I've just been learning it and figuring it all out. I'm doing card clips, just a very limited edition of Hidden Wonder card clips. That'll be really cool. They're very awesome. And stickers. I got vinyl stickers. Everybody kept asking on Facebook about stickers, so I got stickers. They're vinyl. They're really cool. They're thick. They're very professional. I didn't go for a cheap paper sticker. This is a nice vinyl sticker. Hidden Wonders, the vibrant colors. I really love the logo. And Hidden Wonder souvenir coins. One side has the Hidden Wonder logo, and the other side has a Vernon-esque silhouette of my head, just like the Joker's. Says Shawn Farquhar, 2-time world champion. Has a milled edge. It's silver dollar size. These are awesome. They're steel, so they stick to magnets. Magicians, that's really great. I use them. It's the first time I've been doing 3-fly, or fly to the third as I call it, without poker chips. I started using these because they're really cool. Here's another thing. These are keys, Hidden Wonder keys. We changed the way people get into Hidden Wonders. Now there's walls of doorknobs and keyholes, and just keyholes and handles, and they have to find the right one to open the door. So I manufactured these just recently. I think about 60 of them got out. Look, something just floated across the screen. About 60 of them have been given out already because it's brand new. But you can have a key. It's one of the perks that you can pick up during my Kickstarter. I'll put a link to the Kickstarter down below, and hopefully it'll go to the page, because I'm new to all this stuff. But I'm really excited to do this, and I hope you'll join me in the adventure. So life is perked up again. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got this Kickstarter going. I got the coolest picture frame in a bottle. That's really exciting. And I'm doing shows again at Hidden Wonders. So everything is looking good. Watch the channel. I'll show you some more about the cards and tell you some more stuff. And in fact, I'll show you a couple of tricks you can do with them. I'll do little. I don't like to do tutorials, but I may do a couple someplace, or at least I'll do demonstrations of some performances using the cards, because these cards are wickedly cool. Look at that. They just look. Oh, it's so good. I missed in my Pharaoh in the middle. See, there was one card. Yep, I missed one card right there. That one should be on the other side, because these should all be black. I missed. It wasn't a perfect Pharaoh. Bad Shawn. I was talking to you guys, not paying attention to the deck of cards. These are cool. Super soft, right out of the box. They're just so good. I'm excited. Look at that design. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's very cool. Got little HWs, Hidden Wonders all the way around. Little fleur-de-lis. Everything I love in design, and my big fancy Hidden Wonder logo. Very classic style. I just think these are cool. And the greatest part is I do card in the mouth a lot. I know most people don't. I still do, even during the pandemic. And after I do card in mouth, I take out a Ziploc bag and I drop the cards in and seal them up and go, in 14 days, I can use them again. It's funny. When I did it with bicycle cards, the edge always turned blue. I was going through a deck pretty much every show just because it ruined the deck. I have been using my sample deck. This is the second sample deck, but the first sample deck I've been using for 3 weeks now, and it still feels brand new and looks great on the edges. Everything about it. These are awesome cards, and I'm excited to bring them to the Magic community. It's not hype. It's true. It really is. This is a shorter video. Thanks to Grant for that super cool bottle. Thanks for you for watching this, and I hope your year it started better than mine did. It's getting better now. and I can hardly wait. Oh, I'll tell you one more thing. I'm in charge of booking the acts for the International Brotherhood of Magicians convention this year. It's the 100th anniversary, and I am lining up some crazy cool performers. And some really cool ideas. They're almost sold out. I think they're at 75% already sold out. And they can't have more room because it's not virtual. It's going to be live in person in Atlanta, Georgia. Ken Scott is our president, and the incoming president who will come in at that convention will be my dear friend Billy Schway, fellow Canadian and worker at Hidden Wonders. So pulling all the stops to make Ken's convention super awesome and to welcome Billy in style. It's going to be a great year. If you can make it July 13th to 16th in Atlanta, Georgia, you can visit IBMconvention.com. IBMconvention.com. I've only begun to list a few of the acts that are coming, but a huge list will be coming. Oh, and who are we? We have a guest of honor. It's David Copperfield for the 100th anniversary. He won't be there in person. He's going to do everything by Zoom because he has shows, and they can't stop the shows because he's only got $1 billion. No, it's totally cool. He's got a schedule. He has to stay committed to his fans, and I think that's really awesome. He's going to fit us in and do Zoom in calls every day and have chats with the people and tell stories. I am so excited. He is, without a doubt, the greatest magician alive today, and I'm probably ever. I just admire him so much, and his commitment to the magic community and his museum and all that, just unbelievable. I remember the last time I have met him maybe 4 times in my entire life, and every time I turn into like a 4-year-old child, and I do goofy. The last time he sent out a staff member. They saw me in the audience. I bought tickets in the front row, and a staff member came out and said, "Hi, David just wants to make sure your name is Shawn, and would you like to come back and say hello?" I was so stoked. Chris Kenner took me back, and you've seen the pictures with everybody backstage taking a picture with David. You'll never see mine because the moment we went to take the picture, my normal picture is this. That's what I do because that's who I am. And I started to do this and realized what I was doing, and I look like this. And that's my picture. It's the worst. The time before, I was at Chris Kenner's house, and he introduced me to David. Scott Tokarhart took the picture. And when he took the picture, I showed it to David, and David looked at me and said, "Wow, you take a really bad picture. You should tilt your..." And they started giving me guidance. David was really cool. He took 5 minutes to explain how to relax your face, how to tilt your head up, how to hit the right light, because he's done 1 billion photos, and he knows. And I'm going through this. The whole time, I'm thinking, oh my God, he's telling me how to take a good photo. I love this man. And of course, I went home and immediately went, because that's just what I do. Yeah, wow, this video even got longer as I told you that. So yeah, I got a cool frame in a bottle. I've got a Kickstarter starting with the coolest jokers ever. Oh yeah, very cool decks of cards. I'm very neat. I'm very happy. This is great. Look at that. That's a Hidden Wonder, elegant edition, poker size. Ooh, look at that. It's very cool. You can have them too. Just join the Kickstarter. You'll see it down below. You can click for notifications. It will launch on February 16th. I'm even subsidizing some of the shipping for international places because it was too expensive. And I would rather lose a little bit and get it in the hands of magicians, fans, friends. And the I.B.M. convention. Yeah. So there's 3 fun things to talk about today on my channel, all about magic, even though I didn't do a single magic trick. Keep well, keep busy, and most of all, be happy. Thanks for watching me rant and rave. If you liked it, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, share the Kickstarter thing. Oh my heavens, I hope this goes. I'm actually nervous and really excited at the same time. Bye for now.